Justice for T.SIZZLE. Bring back T.SIZZLE's channel. Alright, YouTube, listen up. This is another one of T.SIZZLE's videos that I learned from him, which I also wrote down so I don't forget. Separating himself from his parents because they don't support his dreams and ambitions, and I don't blame him. And I'm not trying to say that is endorsed and endowed by me. That's not encouraged. But if you have your reasons and you see no other way around it, then please, by all means, kind of like me and kind of like what T.SIZZLE did. And T.SIZZLE, if you're watching this, then I'm sure you can confirm also. And it's what you did because you wanted to be an entrepreneur. You don't want to work for companies and all these 9 to 5 jobs because you want to have your own stuff, your own business. You want to make music and all, and your parents didn't agree with you and all, right? You even like argued with your father or something. You fought and then you just separated you because they didn't agree with you. They didn't support your dreams and ambitions. And I think the video was almost 3 minutes. I saw it, I watched it, and then yeah, that's why I remember it. And like I said, if you don't see any other way around your parents, maybe trying to convince them that you got it, you can do this, you can turn your dreams into a reality and a career and whatnot, make it stable, monetize and all that, despite them not supporting you, then yes, please abandon them, because sometimes you need to segregate yourself from these types of people, these like toxic, narcissistic people, so that you can regain the power, clarity and confidence to build your stuff up, from the ground up, and just go on from there. And then if they come around because they come back around because they see you being successful and all that, cut them off because they're fake. And and my guy T.SIZZLE, he don't do fake. He said it himself. He don't do fake. If you want to solve something, which will be in the forward video, but I'll just give a little snippet over here. He said if you want to solve world issues and problems and all that, come up with solutions. You don't just talk and talk and talk and regurgitate, repeat, and then it's still the same things. Years have gone by and it's still the same things. Yeah. So YouTube, this is what I learned from him, even though it's basic things and whatnot, but I'm just saying, I'm just trying to make a point. When I watch T.SIZZLE's videos, he keeps saying this, alright? It just goes to show that I actually learned from him, so please bring back his channel, Justice for him. T.SIZZLE, 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 the legend. Young TD, young titties, T.SIZZLE, right? He calls himself, the great messiah. Yes, young titty T.SIZZLE. Yeah, bring back his channel, Justice for him. Bring his channel back. And in my personal situation, I don't think they really support me except my mom, because it's mostly my father that is like kind of against. I don't know, maybe he might have a change of heart someday, but I'm just saying that I kind of agree with what T.SIZZLE did. That's why I said from the beginning I don't blame him. He has his reasons. He wants to live his life the way he wants. He doesn't want to be no cuck for any boss or whatever 9 to 5 job for the rest of his life, when he did not even ask to be in this existence. Neither did I. Neither did a lot of us that watch and consume these kinds of contents. We did not ask to be here. We were just brought into here on our respective birthdays at a specific time. I was born in the evening, as I mentioned in my one of my videos, on my own channel. Obviously where you're watching right now, this video, right? So yeah, I didn't ask to be here. And back in the day I was so blue pill I did not see it, but now I've seen it. I was destined to be a black pillar anyways. Go check out my video. And I just couldn't believe it, I was so depressed. 2024 July, a little bit of August, and then September it got better, because I've already gotten used to it. It's like, yeah, well, that's reality, bro. cousin, curse. That's reality, curse, cousin. It sucks. You're just brought into this existence, this planet, this world on your birthday at a specific time, and then you grow up, go to school like a slave. That's what school teaches you, is enslavement. Am I being a little too TMI right now? Too sensitive right now? Maybe I should have said that. I should have said that word. Well, just like controlled. They teach you to be individuals that are under supervision and control. How about that? Maybe I shouldn't be too direct with my word choices here. I should be a little indirect, right? Because that's how YouTube is, no offense. But anyways, YouTube, please bring back his channel, please. I beg of you. Justice for T.SIZZLE. Bring back T.SIZZLE's channel, please. I've already spoken with you on X, Twitter. Alright, please hear us out. Hear me out. Hear those out that have also begged for you to return T.SIZZLE's channel, because it's absolutely unfair after one strike, against your policy. That is absolutely unprofessional and dishonest. And I'm sure you yourself know it, that is unfair. Please. He did not say anything offensive, or if anything, it's just trivial. And it's stuff that is back in the day, years ago, before no offense, your policies got so strict and strengthened. It's not like he can predict the future, or this is going to happen, so I better be careful. No. He just did what most people did. It's like fresh out of high school, fresh out of being a kid, and then you're still young, wild and free like Wiz Khalifa. So why we go out? So why we don't sleep? We're just having fun. We don't care who sees, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I got some of the lyrics wrong, but anyways, you get the gist. You get my point. Yeah, it's just being himself. As you have said many times, just being transparent. You see him being shirtless. It's not to show or demonstrate or display any provocativeness. No, it's just him being him. T.SIZZLE being T.SIZZLE, the great Messiah, being the great Messiah. What's wrong with that? Even I'm being myself for the most part. Except when I'm out in public where I have to fake because I ain't got no choice. Alright? But him, pretty much, I think he just be himself no matter what, which is amazing. He does it a whole lot better. He does a much better job than me and some people do, because some of us are like still afraid and nervous of being judged and all, so we just fake and all. But even then, that's how life is, right? Fake it to make it. Or if people see your honesty and genuineness, genuity, they start to hate it. They start to dislike it. They start to hate it. But for me, even though they hate it, it's like a on and off thing, hot and cold, 50-50 thing, where I'm myself, but at the same time, I also fake. It depends on the situation and circumstances. But yeah, you get my point. It's just T.SIZZLE being T.SIZZLE. It's not like you can predict the future. I gotta be careful because YouTube's gonna change their policy. So I cannot say this, say that. I cannot be shirtless. Otherwise, YouTube is gonna think I'm trying to be sexual and all that, and be predatory and all. No. It's just T.SIZZLE being T.SIZZLE. End of story. So please, justice for T.SIZZLE. Bring back T.SIZZLE's channel. Please, YouTube. If you're watching this, if you're hearing this, please. Alright, but as the title said, this is one of the things I learned from him, and it's not that bad, okay? It's not to show or demonstrate a bad message. No, this is like being mature and choosing yourself, living for yourself, being a little selfish to get ahead, because if you keep on leaning on your parents or close ones, relatives, one day they're gonna pass away. Everyone passes away. No one lives forever. Even those that are like very old right now, live past the year 100, the age of 100. centurions, right? Centenarians. They're still gonna pass away eventually because death is guaranteed. But yeah, he teaches us to choose ourselves and not be a cuck to society 9 to 5, you know. Try to be entrepreneurs and produce your own stuff, your own make something out of your own creativities, you know, produce your own products and whatnot, you know. You get my point, you get the gist. Yeah, it's educational. This is what I'm saying. YouTube, this is what I'm saying. He teaches us stuff and we learn stuff, or some of us just consume his stuff for entertainment and content and all. But for me, I do that, but also I learn. So please bring back his channel so that we can learn more from him. And obviously we know right from wrong and wrong from right? We're not all that naive and stupid. We know what not to do and what to do, okay? But anyways, please bring back his channel. Justice for T.SIZZLE. Bring back T.SIZZLE's channel. I'm gonna sign out now. Adios. Be you, do you.